Hey everybody, welcome to another Money Reviews. Today we're checking out this adapter for Blackhawk holsters to make them compatible with Safariland components. But before we do that, we do need to talk about Corporate Wars Blood Money 3. It is the newest installment in Kinetic Impact Airsoft's Corporate Wars Blood Money series. This beautiful man here, that is me. Use my code MUDDY at the link in the description below. Give you $5 off your ticket. Now, let's get on with this review. This review is not about this holster. This holster has already been reviewed. I'll put a little card up if you want to see that. And we're talking about this little guy back here. So this 3D printed Mamma Jamma is a way for you to take one of your cool Blackhawk holsters that you love and adore and run it with a Safariland QLS system, because let's face it, Blackhawk system is okay, but Safariland is just so much better, in my humble opinion. One of the biggest problems you have and you run into often is compatibility and proprietaryism. Makes sense. If you're a company, you want people to use your shit, not the other guy's shit. But in an ecosystem like this, it just makes sense to be a little more cross-compatible, which you're starting to see now with a lot of other products. That's where guys who've been making these things come in, because they're taking let's just be frank, the industry standard, which is these guys here, and making them work with things that you never were intended to work with. Now, I used plenty of Blackhawk stuff when I was in service. It was something I was issued when I was with my Riverine Squadron, and then I used a lot of Safariland stuff as well, because that was like big Navy's go-to, and NSWs, they loved regular Safariland. So there was a time where I wanted to run one thing with another thing, and I never could, and that's why I'm glad people are making stuff like this. And as you can see, I'm wasting time to get this screwdriver together. So this QLS is a fantastic piece of gear. Why is that not going to go in there? Oh, really? Are you going to tell me you're too big? These guys are probably my favorite component when it comes to anything that is holster related and QD for a holster. This got me over here bullshit for no reason, because I can't find the stupid thing that goes in here. Nope, too small. We may have to take a station identification break real quick so I can find the right piece. Okay, it does appear this is the right one, so. But this guy might be a little hair stripped out, and that's not cool. That's never fun. But we'll take a good whack at it regardless, see what we can get going. No. Alright, we found an Allen-key big enough. Boys and girls out there in internet land, make sure you have a collection of stupid Allen keys, because this is always bound to happen. Anyway, so we took the fork off of this Safariland holster right here. Get that out of here. We don't need that anymore. And now we're going to put this guy on here, which should not be possible, but with the advent of modern technology, aka cool 3D printed, we can. All right, we have it on. So there is a little bit more of an offset than you would get on like a Safariland. I'll show you a better example. So I've got a, God, I don't remember the designations. It's a 6487,000 DO thing. Which one is this? It's the 6354 RDS. That's what this is. Anyway, you can see not nearly as much of an offset. It's going to sit a lot closer to the holster platform than this will. So this is a holster platform. This is the 6354. Yeah, that's how it fits. Pretty close, pretty flush. Then got this guy, and we're just sticking out just a hair more. Not enough to be annoying, but that is there. So that's something you got to think about. That's about 1/4 of an inch extra from the holster and the fork. But as you can see, we have a Blackhawk holster on a Safariland mount. That's pretty damn badass. I will not lie to you. I'm very excited to run this, especially because I needed a holster that will allow my Elite Force Glock 19X with a comp on it to work. And this guy does that. I would show you. However, I don't really want to get demonetized, so we're not going to do that. But if you want to see that, head over to my Discord. That is actually in the main section of the page. I've got my social links in there, and then there is my Discord link. Head over to my Discord where you can see the Glock 19X with the comp in here, and we can talk about it, and we can all be sing kumbaya by the fire. Anyway, hope you got something out of this review. I will put a link in the description below for this product. I got it off of eBay, and it is pretty great. I'm very excited. So the seller, his contact info and his page and then link will all be down there. If you like this, please consider giving me a follow. And I do all sorts of content like this. As always, man, get out there, play some airsoft, LARP smarter, not harder. Be a bunch of dorks, and I'll see you on the field. Peace.